Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tiana with Storey House Books. Excuse me. So what are we making today? This morning I was, watching videos like I do, drinking my coffee, every weekend morning, and I decided to go out of my comfort zone with making large clusters. That's what we've got here. I normally make small ones to put on the corners of pages or somewhere on a page. I've always been a little intimidated by making the large ones, so after watching, Crafty by Tony, and then this morning I was watching Gail Agassonelli, and I just got really inspired. Uh-oh, my boom just moved. Yep, make sure it's still in frame. Hopefully that stays where it is. Anywho, is that straight? Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, I thought I would turn the camera on while I was still creatively motivated and still in the zone and make some large clusters with you. So I made these this morning, and I think they came out pretty good. I'm actually really super impressed by myself to actually do these. Like I said, I'm usually don't make large pieces like this as far as clusters are concerned. Hope you can see all of those. Let's see. And so yeah, I made these this morning, and like I said, I forgot to turn the camera on and make some more with you guys, and maybe go through my process that I found has worked for me, or just have a little play together, right? So okay, let's put these aside. Now, the first thing that I did was, where am I put these? I've got stuff all around me right now from pieces to put to work with, but where am I gonna put? Okay, put these over here. Anyway, the first thing I did was come up with the basis. Now I had a bunch of pieces of scrap laying around, so if it was like just paper, I backed it with some cardstock and just cut it up into pieces to make bases like this. These are just like really scraps of paper. This is actually a misprint page, so I just cut it up, backed it with some cardstock just to make it a little bit more rigid, and cut it up into pieces to make cluster bases with. I wasn't too concerned about being able to write on the back because, well, I mean, they're clusters, right? So, or I just cut up some cardstock, print out stuff that I had. Here's some more scrap paper, another base, more scrap paper just to put on there, another base there. Yeah, so I started with the bases, right? Then I started thinking, as I was going to do this video, I was like, wait a minute, why don't we go grab some tags or other things that I've already got and see if we can use and make our big clusters on those, or make clusters for those. So I also found some of these things laying around. These are some like specimens type slides that I just punched out. I figured we can make clusters with these. So I got some of these. One's like printed paper. I found this. I don't know where this came from, but it's cute. Use that as a base. I've also got some journal cards that I've already pre-made and pre-sewed here. I got to grab some tags. I think I went a little overboard with stuff that I grabbed, but I grabbed a bunch of tags that I've already, bases that I've already made. Even blank one here. Went even further and grabbed some die cuts. These little guys are so cute. These little die cut spiral pages are super cute. Thought maybe we can use these as bases. Oh, so you can use anything. I mean, as I was figuring out, I just got inspired to grab everything. I grabbed a little coin envelope. I grabbed some of Tim Holtz's pieces here. This is all his like file folders. What did he call it? File cards too. And it's got, as you can see here, like envelopes. It's got a little specimen card, like coin envelopes, pockets, trifolds, whatnot. So I grabbed those too, and I figured, well, I haven't used them. They've been sitting. Right, so maybe we can use these as bases as well, right? Oh, here's some more scrap stuff that I made bases out of. Let's see, it's just scrap pieces. Anyway, like I said, you can use, obviously, anything to get started. So we'll see what we get through in this video, how far we get. Hopefully it won't be terribly long. It might be. Who knows? But let's go ahead and start. I'm just going to grab one. Oh, I grabbed a big one. Okay. Let's start with a big one. I'm going to go ahead and ink this. Grab our scorched timber, and if I can find my dauber. Now, I'll try to talk as much as I can through this, but like I said, this is me turning the camera on myself, and I thought if I don't turn the camera on now to do this, I may not be, to recall the creative motivation on demand for me sometimes is a little difficult. So I was taking a chance when I was actually, inspired to do something to go ahead and film it for you guys and see what you guys thought. So, all right, there we go. And let's see. That. All right, this one has just been put on a piece of cardstock to give it some rigidity. Yeah. So, all right. I'll start with some bigger pieces. So I've got like Tim Holtz stuff for days. I've got all kinds of stuff. So let's see what's in here. Something large and not terribly crazy. That's kind of cool. Give me another base part. So what I'm going to do now is build the base layers, right? And what I've been using, I've got so much stuff over here now. I got so many choices, so many things to pick from. Let's try. So in here, I got some strips of scraps and washi tapes that I made. So let's see what we've got in here. Ooh, what's that? One of my hairs. Get out of here. Let's see, that looks kind of cool. This is a washi tape that I just put down on cardstock and cut it out. So apparently it's gathered my hair too. Sorry. Sure, why not? Let's do that. I'm also trying not to think too hard about these. Should I do the really long piece? I think so. I'm gonna try to keep this as tidy as possible. Yeah, okay, let's ink that. Now, again, this is outside my comfort zone. I've always been kind of intimidated by making large clusters and using anything outside of just labels to make my clusters with. And again, I'm filming it because this is, like I said, outside my comfort zone. And it's something that I was actually excited about and wanted to share with you guys. So, okay. Glue would be good here. Now, I'm going to be using Fabri-Tac for most of this. Because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room and allows me to kind of layer pieces, not necessarily, from bottom to top. It gives us some room to move around. So you're going to see me using Fabri-Tac for most of this video. Small, tiny pieces that I know is going on top of something that's paper, I'll use art glitter just because I don't want it to move. I don't want it to move. But for most of the bottom layers, I've been using Fabri-Tac, and it works well for me. Okay, another larger piece. Let's see what we've got around. Let's see what's in here. Got a lot of Tim Holtz ephemera that I pulled out. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. Again, try not to think too hard about it, right? See, I think I want to just dress this up a little bit. Now, all I'm doing right now is just scraping the edges with my scissors. Tim Holtz does have a tool that does this. I just don't see the need to buy it. But if you have it, awesome, use it. If you don't, just grab your scissors. You don't need it. You don't absolutely have to have it. Well, it's nice to have, trust me. I love having all the Tim Holtz latest and greatest and anything that has his name on it. Like I know a lot of us are the same way. Okay. Okay, that's good. I like this piece. I want to keep it out just because we may use that. I like that. Circle, circle. All right, next pieces. Let's do some more layering. We'll go get a little bit smaller pieces now. Let's see what we got over here. Got some scraps that are kind of cool. See, this is what I'm talking about going in later and moving things around, which I think I kind of like this. I do. So I'm going to ink it up a little bit. And then throw that underneath. bit of glue on it as well. Put this under here. This over the top. Put some more glue on that again. Hopefully I won't move it again. But you never can tell. I am, if nothing, indecisive. Okay. So far, so good, right? Ooh, I'm so sorry. I just totally smacked you guys. And my boom is going down on me again. Sorry, I gotta fix this, you guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll stay now. Maybe not. Am I still in frame? Yes, we are. We are definitely in frame. Okay. Moving on. Let's see what else we got in here. We can use... I like that 15-cent piece. That one's staying out. Ooh, bingo card. How about a bingo card? Yeah, how about it? Yeah, I like that there. So how was y'all's weekend going? I hope you're having a great Mother's Day today. So, oh yeah, happy Mother's Day to all of us mothers out there. I hope you guys are having a relaxing day. My daughter made me the cutest card. I mean, it was not even cute, it was beautiful. It really was a beautiful card. It's nice to know that, you know, the lessons that you're teaching your children, that they remember those. And, you know, she was mentioning some of the things that I've tried to teach her growing up and how much she appreciated it, which made me feel good, you know, that you're imparting knowledge and they are actually listening. You know what I mean? Okay, what else have we got? We need to put some more stuff down here, I think. Let's see this. Oh, I like that. Kind of brings in some more of the blue there. I like that. I want it here. I think I do want it right there. And I'm going to start thinking about my focal point here soon, which is probably going to be Tim Holtz person right there, I think. And this one I'm going to actually distress as well. I like this little piece. Oh, there goes my boom again. I just can't keep it together. I need to really switch it out. My best friend got me something for Christmas that I could possibly use instead of this arm. What's happening is the housing around the lighting, the ring light, keeps falling out. There's somewhere it's broken on the inside, so it won't hold inside of the casing there. And it keeps popping out. So I need to figure that out soon, or I'm not going to be able to. I mean, the boom itself is okay. I mean, it's a little loose, obviously, because I have this, well, not obviously to you, but obviously to me, because I've switched tables so often that it's a little bit worn. The threads on the where you tighten it against the table are a little worn. Okay, I'm going to start looking at, I definitely want to put this piece on here. Gotta have some big numbers, not just my bingo card. Do I want to use this big circle in here too? I kind of do. Something like that, maybe. And do we need some stuff up here? I don't really think it needs it. But we could always add to it later when we put it in a journal, you know? To maybe customize it for that page or whatever. We could always add more to it later on. That's what I'm telling myself, and that's the story I'm going with. They don't have to be perfect right this very second, but get them as close as can be, right? So let's do that. It's got some blue in it also. haven't used one of my little banners yet, which I love using my little fishtail banners in my clusters. If you ever watched me make clusters, you know I use them all. I love putting them on there. In the middle. Well, I don't actually hate it right there, but prefer it. I think I prefer it right there. So yeah, we're going to go right there. Again, not thinking too hard about this stuff. I know is the key to clusters. Once I start going down that rabbit hole, going, should it be here? Should it be there? Should it be here? Should it be there? Bad things happen. And actually, not bad things happen. Nothing happens. Like, it's stuck. Right? Let's see. Maybe we should go for a picture. I guess. Ooh, yeah. Let's see a picture. I got these. These are like totally fake Tim Holtzy like things that I got off of I think I did some Shein or Temu, one of the two, forever ago. I like her, and I like her. Oh, she's cute too. These are cute. I forgot these were like really cute. I like these. I think we're gonna go with that one because I like the picture in the background. It's kind of spooky, actually. Okay, so either this one or this one. That one. Okay. Alright, I'm doing good so far. No major breaks yet. Put her right there. Or we should put her dead center as the focal point. Let me see here. I'm going to pull this up and take a look. I really kind of want to put her at like closer to the bottom, but then we need something here, right? So if I do that, or I could put her here, and it'll be closer to done. Okay, I'm going to distress the picture. Okay. Just dab the sides of this and see what we get, yeah? Oh, excuse me. Just had a thought. What did I do with those little dies of, yeah, this? I wonder if one of these would work in here to go with that picture. What do you guys think? So we do like this. I think that kind of works. I want to do that there and this down here. No, definitely the other way. But I kind of feel like I need something up there as well. There, or down here. Actually, I think I might like it better here. Yeah, I like it better up there. Let's carefully do some inking on this one. I think it's about time for me to get a new dauber head here. It's fallen to pieces. But I'm like, I really don't want to change them out until like they're literally in pieces. I don't want to waste them or go through them too quickly. Well, I have plenty. I just, you know, I don't want to be wasteful. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get the inside seam here a little bit. Alright, we're going to put this right about there-ish. So this one I'm actually going to use art glitter glue because I don't want to move it once I put this one down. So, and I want to make sure it sticks quickly. And where are my tweezers? Okay. Yep. Yep. Put this pin back. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And I might be putting a banner down here now. I love my little banners. I really do. Let me see. I didn't bring the whole thing with me. I just brought a few. In a little tray over here. See how it just kind of brings it together? I just love these little things. Perfect. All right, let's straighten her up. Make sure she stays put. Stay put. Okay. This little black banner here. I'm gonna slide him right underneath her photo. And then probably call this one done. This one I'm going to put some art glitter glue on. Excuse my inky fingers. That is my excuse. I've been crafting this morning, so yeah. All right, I think that one's done, you guys. What do you think? Maybe something... Well, I mean, I really kind of like it the way it is. I mean, I guess we could put something here. I almost want to stamp there. What do you guys think? Or maybe we should put one more little whatnot down here, maybe. What is that big old number? That actually kind of works. I don't hate that. Let's see, what about this? A pattern piece. Not that one. Something long like that. Okay, so this one or this one? I think that one is better. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, fine. We'll keep it. We'll keep going. I guess there's no, like I said, there's no really right or wrong. You just keep layering, and it's gonna end up totally fine. I'm gonna put that right there, and then I think I'm gonna call this one done. This is gonna put art glitter glue. That one's staying. Staying put. I'm also trying to be very, very careful with my art glitter glue because I'm about halfway through that bottle and I can't really afford to get another one right now. Which sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, there we go. What do you think? Yeah? I think that looks pretty cool. I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright, let's do another one. Put this one over there. Let's grab another base. How about we do one of these little slide things I was kind of not dreading, but I thought might be another way to challenge myself here. Normally, I'll stamp these and then put some acetate in them with a little bug ear or something in there, glue them down, and then probably put a tab on it right here, and then put it in a on a page somewhere. But this one actually is, looks like it's a little uneven as far as where it is. But if we're doing clusters on it, it won't really matter now, will it? We're gonna do this one. Okay. Let me do this to it. And we're gonna ink it. How long did that one take us? Took me 25 minutes to make just the one. Well, I'm not the fastest cluster maker in the world. Thank goodness this is not a timed exercise. I would not do well if it was. See the inside here a little bit. La 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 la. And down here. Can't tell if I can make it really, really grungy. Okay. That's good. Let's start with, where did that number go? I think that was a good base to start with. Now, the trick on this one is going to be not to cover that up too much, right? So let's put that one on there. I like this. I don't even know where this one came from. I'm sure it's Tim Holtz. It feels like Tim Holtz ephemera. Looks like Tim Holtz ephemera. Ooh, how about like that instead? Instead of it being up and down. Okay, let's try that. I want to do another one of these little slides. I think this might be a little too big for this exercise. Maybe, well, it would need some more stuff behind it. We'll see. Maybe we'll come back to that. La 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 la. All right, let's put this down. Oh, we're clogged already. Got a song stuck in my head. Old No Doubt song. I love No Doubt. I really, well, I used to love No Doubt. Okay, that's not even kind of straight. Here we go. All right, let's start with that piece there, and we're gonna work our way around. I'm probably gonna do a kind of thing like this. Yeah, I think we're gonna try. Okay, what else are we gonna use? Let's see here. What's in here? Ooh, pretty. How about something like that right there? Yep, that's gonna work. Kind of like that too. Something like this, maybe. What else have we got in here? These are like a lot of stamps that I had from Halloween. I did in black or black and white. Like I stamped with Lost Shadow on the black, obviously with black on white, or cream color, whatever. So maybe we'll use some of that. I like that ticket. And I kind of want to use this sample. Might be a good one to use. There's a number. Let's do number 7 instead. In honor of 7 Plaza, which we love her. Say it with me. Yes, we love 7 Plaza. Love her. All right, listen, that's enough. Calm down. All right, what else we got here? Let's see. So I like these 2 pieces. Let's do this. We'll add these in here. So again, you know, you can use anything as a base for any type of cluster. I guess those of you who follow me know that I normally make clusters in like bulk. I'll make about anywhere from 6 to 9 plus at a time, and I just glue them all down on a weak piece of paper and I work on like the entire set all at once, right? Versus one at a time like this. But I haven't tried that method with the large ones yet. I guess I could, right? Put that right on the edge there. So we're going to use art glue because we don't want that to move. Do not want this to move once it's down. Tweezers, please. Tweezers. Doctor. So I want this to be out here as far as I can get it. Whoopsie daisy. Why'd you have to go reject me? If you knew that we were different completely. Here we go. Okay. What's next? Let's see. I kind of want to use ticket. I like this ticket also for here. But do I want to use a lot of the same color? My light's flickering. That's annoying. Okay, stop it. I'm doing it. I'm already starting to do it. Overthinking. We're going to throw. I gotta be careful. These are just stamped on copy paper, so they're real thin. Don't want to tear it. Let's give it some more color. Okay, that looks okay. Next, let's try maybe another page, another edge, or another strip. What do I have? There's something with some map on it. It's kind of thick. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, I like that. Let's cut some of this. I like it. And I'm gonna go with it. So like here. All the way to the end, yeah. So I've watched Tony, Corrected by Tony, do the washi tape strips forever, and I've never like, wow, I don't want to take the effort to put down the washi tape and cut around it, but it's such a great idea. I finally just bit the bullet and did it, and it's so glad I did. These little strips, and it actually makes me, it actually utilizes this washi tape that's just sitting around. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That right here. It's a perfect part of the base there, I think. Goes with it nicely. Not too high. Be careful not to cover up that circle too much, because I am at the end of the day going to put acetate in here and put something in there. Actually, I might put a photo in there, make it a frame instead of a specimen slide. I don't know. We'll have to see. I want to put that 7 there for sure, so let me straighten up this cut. That's straight. Straight-ish. That's about as straight as it's gonna get. I'm gonna leave that to put up on last. I want that to be on the top layer. All right, we need some more stuff here. Let's keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What else have I got? I've got, let's see if I got some stuff in here. What about that right there is nice. I like that. Now here's the dilemma. Do we want to keep going all the way around, or we just want to do like the one side, like I was originally thinking? I don't know the answer to that just yet, and I think that might be a little big. Why don't we go for something like that? I like that better, but I know we need something here. I find something smallish in here. Ooh, I know what that oval is. I think I know what that oval is. Come here, you. Quit running from me. So like, no, that's too many. That's too. Let's look at this one. I like that piece. Let's see, I like this piece too. No. A or B? A or B? B's winning. About to get away. I got this song stuck in my head, and it will not go away. Sorry, you guys. I cannot sing. I do not have a singing voice. I don't even act like I do. But I make my daughter suffer through it sometimes. Sometimes I think I do, and I'm totally wrong. Okay. Let's see. Now, next, let's try to see what we got in here. These pieces are a little big for what I'm going for here. Unless I want to do something like that. Do I? Do I? I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Ooh. That. See, now we're starting to cover up my circle too much. And I don't want to do that. I really don't want to cover that up. So I'm thinking we might go with the raven here. Like so. Or maybe more like this. Still, it's starting to cover it up too much. What would I put back there now that's so, like, ooh, look up, ooh, you know what would be cool back in there? An eyeball. Let's put an eye in there, like that. That might be something I do later. Okay, let's put the raven on. We're going with the raven. Going with the raven. It's from Tim Holtz Halloween ephemera, but I don't care. I like it. I'm using it. I like it, and I'm using it. Just be very careful not to break his legs here. It's little teeny tiny bird legs. I'm not the sturdiest. Almost bent it. Not the easiest thing to ink here, is it? Alright, so we're going to put him here. Like so. What do y'all think? I think we're making good progress. And I'm going to use, not our glitter glue, we're going to use this guy, because I might put something, I'm definitely going to put something behind him at some point. Let's get his legs. Really good, though. So they don't come ripping off. I hope they don't rip off. We'll see. Definitely need something behind it because it's blending in too much with that green, isn't it? So what if we put... There we go. Put that ticket back there. Just like that. We will. Got to use my ticket after all. We'll do that. So a little on, a little off. I guess we're going all the way around, y'all. Where's that 7 gonna go? Probably right about there. Alright, might as well go all the way around now. We're there. Alright, what do we got over here that we can use? Let's see. More birds. Got some stuff in here. What about this little piece of nothing here? This little scrap piece of paper. Can I get that underneath there? Do like that. Under the bird, on the face as well. I kind of like it, I kind of don't. Let me see if I cut it different, if I like it better. Because it's all cattywampus. Yeah, I'm doing it now. See, I'm doing it. I'm overthinking it. Alright, we're doing it. We're just going to do it. A couple more pieces, and I think we're going to call this one done. Before I overthink it to death. If we can get at least 3 of these done, would be nice. In the time allotted. I don't even know how long we've been going so far yet. I'm assuming it's been over half an hour. Go right there. I can live with it. I think I like it. Okay. What's next? I'm going to put this 7 on here somewhere for sure. So let's go ahead and ink her up and put her down. 7 plasma marker. This is for you. The 7s. Always the 7s are for her. I love her. If you guys don't know who 7 Plaza is, you should. And you should go check her out. I'll put her, if I remember, I will link her below in the description. Art glitter glue, please. So this turned more out to be a frame. Okay, next. What else have we got we can put on here, y'all? I think there's something circular up here, and I think that might be too much Maybe that would work. But I think I see another circle in here. This is some more Tim Holtz Halloween ephemera, but it's I think it's more of its grungy versus Halloweeny, I think. So let's try things out. So there's this one or this one. I think I got some more circle stuff over here somewhere. I do. There's that one. There's another option. And I'm actually leaning towards that one. Or do we want to go oval? I got an oval thing here somewhere. But I think it's more Halloweeny versus everyday use. But so we can go this way. Which I don't mind that, actually. I actually do not mind that at all. I didn't think I'd like that, but I kind of do. What do y'all think? Or do we want to go with a word? Like, example. No, I think I like this better. There's a little bit more color to it. And I think that's what we're going to do. We'll go right. So now I've got to cover shape level we're using. I think it needs to be more up here. Yeah. Yep, up there. Okay. Okay. You know what I should have done is put some cheesecloth on this. That's what I should have done. And I didn't. That's okay, though. I guess I still could. I could probably peel this up and put some cheesecloth underneath there. Okay, now we have a frame. I don't know what we're going to put there. We put a picture back there still. We still could. See? We still put a picture back there. It'd be cool. Actually, that's kind of cool. Like that. I like it. So now we have a frame. Yeah? Alright, that one's done. Is it? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I want a little more on there. Let's try to find. Let's find a snippet. A Tim Holtz curator snippet to go up there. What do you think? Something teeny tiny. Just add another layer. Like that. Perfect. This teeny guy. I love the little teeny ones. I love filling in this. Great space fillers. Ooh, that's not glue. Too much glue. Okay, getting there now. I have something ready to go right there. But what? I have a teeny tiny number. We could use. If I want to go really itty bitty, like that. Do I want to do that? I kind of like it right there, as a matter of fact. What else have we got? We've got something like this. Okay, that's happening. That is so happening right now. Or do I want a different color to bring some more color to it? Maybe this one instead. Instead of the white one, that one. Yep. Okay, so we're not done. I'm gonna keep layering, and we're gonna keep going till I can't layer anymore. Ha 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 ha. Here we go. Another piece there, and I'm gonna put this little 3, 4, 6 right by our little raven's foot, almost like a identification. Yeah. I don't even remember where this stamp is, and I love this thing. I've got to find this stamp. I have no idea where or which stamp set it's from, but I know it's a stamped piece. Let's grab the art glitter glue on this guy, because I do not want this to get gloopy. Oh, I love that. That's cute. Alright, you guys, we're going to stop on this one, I think. What do you guys think? Yeah? Cute, right? I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Alright, next one. Alright, this time let's do... Alright, so we did a base, a plain base from scrap paper. We did a faux specimen slide. Do we want to do a big one? We already did a big one. How about we do... You gonna do a tag? How much time do we got? What time is it? We got 15 minutes. Ooh, tag might be a tall order for me. Let's see. Oh, you know what I want to do? Let's try one of those dies. One of these. Let's see if we can do one of these in the time we got left. Excuse me, you guys. I am getting... Yes, I'm getting sick again. Yesterday, it was like freezing cold rain here in North Atlanta, or in Marietta where I live. And I went out in the sundress and flip-flops, because that's what I had on, and I didn't feel like changing once I got outside. I was like, oh, once I realized how cold it was. So I went out and did all my errands yesterday in a sundress and flip-flops. With no undershirt, just a sundress. And I woke up this morning feeling like duty. So, hence the coughing and the mucus, and I'm probably getting sick again. So, yay me for being so smart in doing that. Anyway, okay, let's see what we got here. So I got these layers. These are Tim Holtz layers. And I think I want to use one of these as the part of the base. Like, in particular, maybe that. To start. What else have we got in here? Or I like the game piece. And we can start with some color. Actually, we can probably use both of these. What else we got in here? This blue. Ooh, that's cute. Kind of like that blue, but not right now. Victoria's amusement. There's some cool stuff in here, Tim. I bought all this stuff and I just put it in bags, and sometimes I forget that I even have this cool stuff. Well, Mother Nature. Haha, that's my new cuss word. Mother Nature. So if you don't know the story about my cussing, when I got pregnant with my daughter, I had a really bad potty mouth, and I decided I was going to come up with alternative cuss words. I started practicing when I was pregnant, so I didn't want to be cussing like that around my child. And anyway, we got some of these. Look, ooh, I'm kind of liking this gentleman right here. It's part of this. I think that's going to happen, y'all. I really think that's going to happen. Or what was I talking about? Right. Oh, I know where we're going with this one. Hold on, you guys. I just had a thought. Game board. This gentleman is a gambler, and I'm going to see if we can go with that theme. What do you guys think? Maybe. Let's see if we can pull this off. Because I really want to put him on the bottom. These don't all have to be at right angles either, so we can kind of work our way around his head. Maybe. Like, ooh. I like this idea. I need another game piece. So yeah, I came up with alternative curse words, and Mother Flipper was my original alternative, and then somebody I heard the other day say Mother Nature. And I picked that one up and totally stole it. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's a cool looking cluster, y'all. I think. I kind of like it. I kind of don't, but I kind of want to do all this. Kind of like a card hand. Like this, and then have him at the bottom. That's a really big cluster. What do you guys think? This is a risky one, I think. Okay, I kind of like this. It's not your standard cluster, but I think it kind of looks cool. You guys are probably disagreeing with me, like, don't do it, but I like it. What if I put some tickets on it as well? Here's a ticket. Put in it like that. I really kind of like it, you guys. I don't really understand why I do. So this is totally outside of the way I would normally do a cluster. Normally I'm doing like right angles and whatnot, but I really kind of like it. But it looks like a hand. Oh my god, it looks like a hand. It looks like a baseball glove. Am I gonna do this? Where would I put that? Well, I am doing a gentleman's journal. I thought about doing one. Oh, I've kind of already. I haven't started it, but I made the cover for one accidentally. Okay, what I mean by that? I accidentally made it because I was making the journal cover for another journal that I was working on, and then I realized it didn't really quite go with what's going on the inside of that journal. So I put it to the side. I thought it would look better as a gentleman's journal cover. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, this is, I like this. I really do like this, but it looks like a baseball glove right now. I like the concept. The idea is there. Maybe not just him, and we calm down a little bit. Okay, calm down. All right, let's see if we can do this in a little bit more succinct manner here. Here. I want to see Paris. I see Paris. I see France. I see... Any of you guys are old enough to remember that playground nursery rhyme? I see Paris. I see France. I see Lucy's... That awful? Let's see. How to ticket right back here. I like this a little bit better, but we're not going to be able to use Mr. Big Hugh's profile, I don't think, though. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I have this idea in my head, and I'm trying to bring it to fruition here. I'm trying to translate it onto paper. I'm also limited by resources, so... That's huge. Let's see. I have another... Maybe we can use instead of that big guy. Let's see, what do we have in here? We have... Gentleman in here, I'm sure. Kinda always knew I did, the ex-girlfriend. Ooh! I think this might work better. Like the guy, like a gangster kind of guy. That works. Even though that looks cool, that works better for this, I think. Alright. That's a big cluster, but I'm going with it. I'm going to go with it. So this particular die cut is actually die cut and on top of coffee dye paper, so we can use it as a journal card. You can see the back here. You can journal on that. So, alright, let me see if I can recreate what I just did. Okay. So the bottom was here. Let's see if I can do this in the last few minutes. Clocked again. Okay, then we went here with the green. Okay, I'm gonna go there with the green. So this guy, the story is a gambler, right? And I think that's coming across. I don't know, but I think it's coming across. We'll do that right there. But I do want to see, you know what, let me ink these because I want these to be seen in the end here, so. I forgot to ink my card. Y'all, why didn't y'all tell me? One of these days I'm going to do a live session and I'll be able to hear you guys. Stop it! Don't do that. Like, why not? It looks so cool. Why'd you have to go and pick me when you knew that we were different completely? I kind of always knew I needed to pick this. I think I want to distress this a little bit. I want this circle to stand out some. I go around the edges. Ooh, I think I want to put a brad on it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do want to put a brad on it. I do. It may not spin. I don't know yet, but we're definitely going to put a brad here. Definitely putting a brad there. Oh, I forgot to put eyelets on the other ones. Why don't you guys tell me? Tell me these things. Okay. Where are my brads? Where are my brads? Got some Tim Holtz brads here that I found that I forgot I had. I thought I was out. But it wasn't. I had a whole brandy pack right there. Okay, put that through there. Open up the legs. I'm not going to go through the entire thing because I want people right on the back. So we're just going to take the back of my dauber and flatten it out so it'll glue down easier. That'll go there. I believe we had this one here. I will put this one above it, over on the top layer there. This will go here. I think this will look nice there. Where are we going to put him? I think I wanted him hanging off a little bit. That's huge, y'all. That's just way too big. How about over here on top of the jack? Like so. I need a ticket in here. I had a ticket over here before, but I think I'll put it here. Put the jack. Maybe like this. For him to sit on it. Yeah, it's coming together. Okay. Okay. We're digging it. We're digging it. Okay. Kind of getting there. This is a very large cluster. Oh, this is like, my comfort zone is like screaming bloody murder right now. It's like, stop it, what are you doing? It's too big. I know, it's big, but that's the point today. Out of the comfort zone. Try something you haven't tried before. This I definitely do not do. So I hope it comes out okay. I like this ticket. This is actually made from a piece of Tim Holtz. I just stamped the front. I cut the ticket's shape out by hand. It's not a die cut. Ooh, do I want the numbers? That might work too, you know what I mean? So what if we did a ticket like that, the jack over here, because of the numbers, right? And then this game wheel here, him right on his feet down here. So let's put ticket there, the jack behind it, then the wheel up here. What do you guys think? Alright, let's switch back to ticket. I think the ticket might be better. Yeah, the ticket's better. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Don't stop now, Tiana. Okay. Want the 12 at the top. Put that here. Okay. And this is already inked up. Let's ink up the jack spades. put more playing card pieces on it? I got another playing card. Oh, you know what I wish I got? I almost ordered these mini playing cards. That would have been perfect here. I think. Ooh, wait. I have something that might be similar. I've got these mini book or mini backdrops I cut out from the Tim Holtz packaging. Look at the little cigar box. How cute is that? They're backdrops, but they're miniatures. I think it was a cigar box. I mean, good idea here. Let's ink that too. Yeah, definitely the cigar box. If he's a gambler in Vegas, he's gonna drink smoking cigars, right? Sure. Okay, with the jack here, take it here, cigar box. We'll put him here, so his feet are at the bottom. The cigar box right there. Okay, commit. Let's go. What do you guys think? Yeah, no, maybe. I think it's coming together okay. Where are you? You over there. Definitely not something I would normally do or normally think of, but this idea just came from the pieces that were in front of my face. Make sure that's the right height there for him to sit. Higher. There we go. Straighten that out. Can you tell what the focal point is? If you can't tell, I'm not telling you. I'm being blatantly obvious about it. Okay, let's get him inked up really nice. The legs. I like this pose, it's kind of cool. It's all like Mr. Slick Swagger. Mr. Gangster Dude. Call him Bucky. Perfect. His name is Bucky. Bucky the Big Cheese. Bucky the Cheese. Do you guys ever do that? I call it stories, the pieces that you're creating. Mine are just ridiculous stories sometimes, just for the fun of, to make me giggle, if nothing else. There we go. Alright, Bucky the Cheese. You looking good, dude. There. There. I think I like it better there, underneath. Can I put a banner on here anywhere? I don't know. It's so tight I can't tell which way's up. I think it's this way. Cigar box right there. Can we get a banner in there? I think we might. Let's see what colors I got here. How about... No, too obvious. B. Pinstripes to go with his shirt. How about that? Or... Yeah, that one just disappears. I think we're going with pinstripes. Am I gonna put this banner on there yet? Let's see what it looks like underneath here. Yeah, you're going on there. That's happening. Yep. Gotta put a banner on it. That is just one of my must-see TV. No, you're kidding. Sorry. Now I kind of wish I had this like movement, but it still looks cool. All right, you guys, I think we're done here. What do y'all think? That's a big cluster. But I like it. I think it actually came out pretty cool. All right, so we did do 3. It is a little over an hour, and we did 3. Like I said, I'm not the quickest cluster maker in the world. Besides, this is, like I said, out of my comfort zone, and that big stack of bases over there, I knew I was getting myself into trouble trying to do, or even considering doing that many in one video sitting. But so we made this one here, this frame, which is really cool because I mean you can put a picture here, like something like this, kind of spooky. Halloween's not that far away. And yes, I'll be doing the grungy folios. I don't think I'm ready to do them again. The spooky folios again this year. And we did this one here. I like that one too. Nice, long, pretty. And then we did Bucky the Cheese, the gambler. You see all those? Let me see. One here, and then here. Yeah? You see there. You see the whole thing? Yeah. There, and there. What do you guys think? Not too bad. So yeah, these are the large clusters that, like I said, are outside of my comfort zone, and they came out pretty well. I think I'm going to be doing a little more of these. I may be doing these for most of the day. I have a big stack of bases over there, and plenty of, well, not plenty of places yet, but I will have plenty of places to put them once I start working on some more journals. Anywho, yeah, I got some journals that I have that I need to start filling, so these will be good for that. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and grab all your stuff, and grab some scrap bases, grab some tags, grab some specimen slides, grab some frames, and make some big clusters, and have some fun. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to go check out our Etsy shop. The address is below in the description, as well as a list of some of our commonly used supplies that we normally use. We do make a small commission off of those if you use those links, but there's no price difference for you guys. So help a sister out and order your supplies through there. There's also a link to our Kofi shop where we got 3 pieces of ephemera that are free for you guys to download. One's a 1921 letter from a husband and wife. Another one is a French magazine graphic, and it's from a painting that I was gifted. And what's the other one? Oh, the other one is it's another letter plus the envelope from 1921 as well. From I think it was a reverend, I believe. But 3 cool pieces, totally free for you guys to go download anytime you want to. I will, at some point, when I remember or have time, upload some more free stuff for you guys as well. So, all right, you guys, thank you again for stopping by. Oh, I forgot to do my shout-outs. Oh, I'm so sorry. Shout-outs today. Okay, Sabrina. I am going to butcher this name, and I'm so sorry if I butcher your name, but it's spelled Ophiana. I'm going to say Afani. So Sabrina, Afani, Kate, and as always, Vicky and Julie, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for commenting, and for those of you who are new, thank you for subscribing. We're glad to have you, and I hope you guys had fun today, and watching me make a buffoon of myself. Oh, God. They came out okay. I'm just being silly. They came out good. I'm happy with them. But I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Happy Mother's Day.